One of the big things that could make an immediate impact. Do you notice over here, if I kind of hover over here where it says 42 Google reviews, it'll take me to what they call your place page. And a place page on Google is Google's attempt to grab everything they know about an organization. And so Google has a place page for your business. Google has a place page for my business, To the Top Web Design. Google has a place page for Jacob's Business Ice Cream Design. Google has a place page for pretty much every business that's got a business license or isn't brand new. Any business that Google knows about. On the Google place page for you, they've got your contact information or what they believe to be your contact information. They've got the business categories that they believe you to be in. They have transit information, how to get to your place. They have gone out on the internet and tried to find reviews about your business that Google believes to be valid reviews. They don't count every review on every website, but they have found 42 reviews.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty good.
That's quite a few reviews. It looked like a lot more.
Even focused on it.
Right. And one of those reviews has tagged you guys as, "You're the best ever." That's what that one is here. And I have not rated you. That's this right here. And then Google has found some photos that are related, some images that are related to Mackenzie's books on the internet. They found this one over at Yahoo, and they found this one at CitySearch. If we scroll down the page, you'll get to see the rest. Oops. You'll get to see the rest of what Google has on their place page about you. Here's some of the reviews. You got a 4-star review from Brown Sugar. You've got a 5-star review from Eva Rahman. You've got a 5-star review from George. Some good-looking reviews. And keep in mind, there will be any business that has reviews. You're going to have some good, and you're going to have some bad. You guys have a ton of good reviews, and you've probably got 1 or 2 crazy people that think you're horrible.
Like Steven.
What are you going to do?
Look, Steven, he don't know what the hell he's talking about. Very overpriced, but they give credit for their books. Duh.
And then, and then Google also on your place page has related places. These are what Google believes to be competitors or similar type organizations or businesses down here at the bottom. And sometimes Google does a great job with automatically coming up with stuff like this. And sometimes you say, how did they come up with that? That doesn't match. But this is your Google Place page.
80% of the customers smell awful. Something I said.
Now here's what I want to show you. Here's what I want to show you that you guys can do for free and could make a noticeable impact on how well you rank on Google. You see up here in the corner, there's an option to edit this place where I could go in and make changes. I could say, no, that's not their right phone number, or that's not their right address, or something like that. But then there's also a little clickable link here that says business owner. What Google wants you, as the owner of the business, to do is they want you to claim and verify and expand upon this information. Google will give you some brownie points in how they rank you if you do that. And so it doesn't cost you anything, but you need to have a Google account. And you may already, if you already have a Gmail account or a Google account or an AdSense or an AdWords account or any of the other services.
How do you prove that that's you? Can anybody click on that?
The way they give you 2 different ways to verify that you're authorized. Usually the easiest and quickest way is that hopefully the phone number that they have is correct. Is it correct? That rings to your front desk, the 353-2595?
That goes for an answering machine,
But that's a phone number you control. Okay. What the quickest way to do it is when you claim it as part of the process, Google will make an automated phone call to this phone number. You'll pick up the phone and say, McKay used books. Google will say, your Google PIN number is 37918. And you'll hang up the phone. On the screen that you're looking at as part of the verification process will be a place to type in that code. That's the way that Google can verify if you really do control this phone number. You'll get that PIN number, you'll be able to put it in, and Google says you must be the right person. If for some reason you can't make that happen, I've got a client that they've got a bunch of different phone numbers coming to a major call center. They don't want their phones ringing at their individual locations. Everything goes to a call center, and it's
Yeah. So there are
It's-
other ways to validate.
right. The other main way to validate it is Google can send out a postcard to your address with a PIN number on it. That works as long as you're more patient, because it takes a while to get there, and number two, you make sure that that the postcard with that PIN number on it actually gets to the right person. But those are the two ways to validate it. Does that make sense? Once you have validated that, let's see if any of the other websites that showed up have validated. They have not, because there's.
Still, because it
It still says business owner.
So you might be able to knock them off right there.
Yeah.
Right. And so I'll show you. And so here's the place page for my business, and you can see it says owner verified listing. When you verify it, you can also go in and give them. I uploaded some additional photos. I uploaded my most recent logo, some of my customer work. I uploaded a video of one of these sessions so people can know, hey, I really know a little bit about what I'm talking about. You can also go in there and put in an expanded description about who you are and what you do. You can list your payment methods, your hours of operation, any specialties or anything like that. It lets you really expand upon this, and Google will give you some in one category of what Google's looking for. In that one category, Google will give you some extra brownie points, and so that you have the potential for showing up better a lot of times on Google. Does that make sense? And this one thing that you're doing, free, shouldn't take you more than 5, 10, 15 minutes. And if you can do the telephone verification, you make an immediate impact, and you don't even have to involve a web designer, web programmer, anything like that.
Do they leave messages on the answering machine?
No, they do not leave messages on the answering machine. You need to make sure that you need to kind of prepare. You know what phone number they're going to be calling.
They do it pretty immediate. Huh?
Right. I mean, it's immediate. You click call me now, and you click ring. Yeah. I mean, it's generally instant.